got back from breakfast in the dining hall. This was right before our math pretest, but I got to be a weird kid because I brought a food scale because I want my protein macros to be great because I'm a fitness person. I just got back from the explanation of the courses and the expectation summary lecture, and I'm exhausted. I have an ice cream social tonight. I also went down to the like a little town. It's a lot of fun. I have a lot of new friends, which is great, and they're all super amazing. Like, they're really interesting, and I've had great conversations about all kinds of topics. So I'm really happy here. Michigan's beautiful. I mean, it's perfectly humid and not too dry. In Colorado, you breathe and your nostrils will burn. Here, it's really refreshing. I'm gonna go down to dinner, probably have something to eat, and then brush my teeth, and then go downstairs and hang out with people. And then tomorrow we register for courses, and classes begin July 1st, and things start slowing down till the next weekend, the 11th and the 12th. I have like an adventure leadership thing in the woods. Just got back from a walk, and I went to the Hadley Family Center just to see where it was. And it was really nice. There was the little stop sign thing that says, wait. It like told me I could go and then just stopped midway through, and so I almost got ran over, and that was fun. Now I'm back and I'm really tired, so I'm gonna read before the ice cream social. Anyway, I'm reading Liturgies of the Wild by Martin Shaw, and it's basically an argument to get back into mythology and folklore as a way of almost romanticizing life. And his point of view is from a Christian point of view, and I'm not Christian, I'm atheist, but it is fascinating. I would definitely recommend reading it if you want to hear some stories, as well as how these folk tales can relate to your own life in different circumstances.
The bus left us.
Just got back from that little adventure to North Campus, and then we had to wait for our bus, and it was ridiculously hot, and I'm going to bed. I am really tired. I did the ice cream social thing, met a bunch of cool people, and that's about it. And that bus was crowded. It was all middle schoolers and high schoolers that were going on a tour. Yeah, I'm gonna go to bed. It is about 7:40, and I just got back from the dining hall and ate breakfast. It is less awkward than I thought it would be weighing my food, but it does take a lot of dishes, so I'm sorry to people have to clean my dishes. I get 2 plates, and then I weigh my stuff onto the other plate and just stack it and eat it. Today is going to be a lot of just learning about like the programs and the like caps and stuff like that, advising, and then I register for courses, and courses start on July 1st, so I'm really excited. I'll try and film everything. Yesterday was a lot of exploring, and I got to bed late, which kind of made me sad, so I think I'm not going to go far past 7. I have to be like maybe at least a 10-minute walk away, because I want to come here and I want to go to bed on time, because I don't want to get migraines, and also I need to adjust to the time zone and get better about waking up early and just getting into my routine again. I feel like coming to a new place kind of breaks routine, and so I'm trying to get back to it. I lost my card and I can't find it. I'm retracing my steps on a walk I went, but it is not here. So the crisis was averted. My card was in the dorm, so we're good. I won't embarrass myself asking for a new one. It is very scary in here. I'm going to Mason Hall to register for my courses. It's also really hot outside. I'm like red. This is killing me. I went to the 2nd floor like a genius, but where I want to be is on the ground floor. So look at me go. I got registered for my courses, and we had to swap them because I had some financial aid stuff I needed to deal with. I don't want to go outside. It is so hot, and I feel like I just stink, but I gotta go. I'm gonna accept my housing for the fall and winter term, and then do some other stuff, set up my calendar so I know what classes I'm in now. I gotta email a lady about an interview that I have and all that stuff. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to weather the heat. All right, so I'm finally back out of the heat. I'm gonna go eat, and then I'm going to do all the stuff that I need to do on my computer, which is quite a bit, and then I'm gonna go on a scavenger hunt around town. These shoes are new, and so I need to break them in, and I have blisters all over my feet, and you know, I think I might just change shoes into my nasty weightlifting shoes, but whatever. It hurts really bad. Okay, so I just looked at my housing contract for fall winter term, and I got the house I wanted, I got the room I wanted, and I have a single. There are just castles all over campus, I swear. So today has been so busy. I went to 2 different things. One I don't even remember the first one, honestly. It's so busy, but the second one was about like emotional intelligence and talking to people who are different than you and stuff like that. It was fine, and then we learned about scholarships, and that was fine too. And tonight is like a girls talk thing, which it's like a tea party thing. I'm gonna go. I didn't do any socializing last night because I was really tired, but I think I should force myself to do more. Yeah, and that's it for today. I really haven't shown much. Tomorrow I'm gonna go to the gym because it finally opens when you have classes, then they'll let you in. So I've been packing my gym bag, and then I'm packing my school bag because classes start tomorrow. And I'm doing it now because the gym's open at 8, my class starts at 10. So I have an hour and a half minute to lift weights, do cardio, do my warm up and cool down, and then take a shower, get ready and go. And luckily my first class is in I can just really run up the stairs, come here, drop my stuff off and grab my things and go. And I have to go around the corner, which I might explore that before I eat. I'm off to the gym. Just got back from the gym, and you can tell that I'm a freshman, but that is okay. It's like a 13-minute walk away, and it opens at 8, but I have a class at 10, and so I'm trying to figure out if I can move my workout time somewhere else. But I have a class in like 18 minutes or something like that, and look, it's in the same area that my dorm is in, so I just have to grab my stuff and go, and I'm just giving myself a minute because the walk there is so humid and hot and treacherous. My first class was actually not that bad. The professor seems very chill. It's about music in place, and we learned about like the program that we're in historically and how it was like a black activist movement. It's really cool. I enjoy learning about it. There are some artists in there that I'm really excited to be in there. There's like Tracy Chapman, Judas Priest, which I didn't expect. There's like Paul Simon, which I'm really excited for. I am gonna go eat lunch, and then I'll have a math class after this, and then I will be free until tonight, and there's an UNO tournament that I'm gonna do. It's so fucking hot again. Just finished my second class of the day, which is great. The textbook that is for this class, it is good for Calculus 1 and 2, and majoring in interdisciplinary physics, that will be perfect, so I'm really, really excited. I have a terrible migraine right now, and I'm trying to rest. I'm done with all my classes. I went to take a walk. There's a heat wave in Michigan, and it's pretty standard for Colorado, but I still don't do well in the heat. It's so humid, the air is thick, and I wanted to go down and window shop and maybe like actually buy something for once. I don't have it in me, so I'm gonna lay here until UNO. Today we have the day off, no classes. We all have homework. Some of us math homework. I don't have it though. I have a music in place class, so we were kind of going over Black action movement here, how it relates to Black contemporary music, and also music in a place that means something to us. And so I actually just got that done. Right now I'm just cleaning because I haven't cleaned all week. I did my laundry, and so I'm putting that away, and then I'm gonna clean my surfaces, organize things, and then vacuum. So we went to the stores, but everything, everywhere, is so expensive. There were sweatpants for like $144. I don't have money. I have like $300 to spend. So I bought nothing except for lunch because I was late to the dining hall. I was calling my parents and also taking a shower. So tomorrow I'll go a different direction and try to find somewhere to buy clothes, or just buy them off of Shein because I'm cheap. Look at that little guy. He wants some of my food because the squirrels here are fat and fearless. Back from my walk. I want to go to a thrift store. There's no like thrift stores, like clothing thrift stores around here. There's like antique shops, and I'd love to go in one of those, but I need clothes. I want clothes. Then I went and I sat, and 3 squirrels came up to me. I was just sitting down to eat, and they were like surrounding me, and they're so fat and cute. Then a guy came up to me and asked, "How are you attracting the squirrels?" I'm just pretending I have food. Really, that's what I was doing. I should actually get them food instead of being mean. But right now, I'm actually working on homework. We are reading in my class, Creation in Reverse. It just started. It's kind of like an argument that artists create with pre-existing formats in mind, not just a sudden burst of inspiration. It's like combination of inspiration and passion, but to pre-existing formats that the artist might like. And my notes aren't cute. I just don't really like to write super cute notes. It takes too much time. Actually, what I would do and what I'm doing in my math class right now, I am just like transcribing what he's saying onto a piece of paper. So I just like sit there and press like FN and space, and it will just like completely transcribe everything he's saying and then organize it later, because writing notes while trying to listen is not helpful for me. I write the notes and then I look up and completely different topic. So that's what I'm doing for that one. But for this one, he wants like paper and pencil kind of stuff, and he's not like allowing like computers or screens in any capacity. So we're thugging it. Last night there was a fire drill at 9:30 and I was asleep, so I got some ass sleep. And now I'm drowsy, but the day must go on. So I'm planning to just do some work on this project and then go to the gym and take a shower, and then I'm gonna go walk around. There are a few stores that I missed, and so I want to go see them again, and then I'm gonna probably just read somewhere in nature and then come back. So this is the last week of my first like vlog. The first video is like just the weekend moving here and then the first day of orientation, but this isn't the end of my first like weekly vlog, and I wanted to do like a little reflection piece. My goal was to meet everyone on my floor, and I pretty much did. We had like a floor meeting with our peer mentors, and so I did meet them, but I think I met people on the 4th floor more than I did on my floor. But I did meet an incredible amount of people, and everybody here is so nice. And so I didn't really go door to door like I originally planned, but I ended up meeting so many people that it is like impossible for me to go to an event and not find a friend to talk to. And I'm really proud of myself for that, because I've always been very introverted and I kind of struggle with getting the courage to go just talk to people, but I am finding a love for it. People are so interesting, and they have like pieces of the world that are really beautiful that I don't get to experience because my life is so short. So I get to like live it vicariously from them. And so this week has been such a success, and today's gonna be good too. I'm gonna hopefully go by close. But yeah, no, I really like it here. This is the best first week I could have asked for. I'm ending it kind of hanging out by myself, which is okay. I don't always need to hang out with people, especially because I'm not extroverted by nature. I'm extroverted by force, and because I have to meet people. Just got back from the gym and I did a leg workout, and then I actually ran like my full split, which is like 15-minute sprint intervals, and then at the last 4 minutes of lunch I got to the dining hall, ate, and now I'm back up here. I'm gonna take a shower and then get ready, and then I'm gonna go over to the stores that are over there and just kind of look around and see if I can buy any clothes. I saw some nice, really cool thrift stores that I think I might check out. Dumbass had the camera turned all the way around when I did this the first time. That's why I'm at a university. Anyway, I went to the store. That's why my face is probably pinkish. Less red than it was in the other recording. But yeah, I'm back, and it was quite the experience. I went to the thrift store called Ragstock, and on my way there was a homeless man selling paintings, and he was like, hey, will you buy a painting? I live in an alley, and I was like, you know what? He's selling something. Usually I wouldn't just give out money like that. I'd probably buy them food or something, but I wouldn't give them out money because I would hope that they wouldn't use it for any like drug or alcohol abuse. I know that that's not everyone, but still, it's good to be safe. So I would buy them food, but you know, anyway, I was like, oh, I don't want the painting, but I'll just donate. And so I donated like $7, kept walking. And then this lady zipped around that alley so quick, and she was in front of me, and she was like, I saw you give him money. I need money for a sandwich at Dunkin' Donuts. And I was like, oh, I don't have money to give you. And she was like, I just need a sandwich. And I was like, I'm sorry, I can't give everyone money. And then another man came around the other side of the street and looked at her and was like, you look gorgeous every day. And so I used it as my opportunity to skedaddle. But yeah, and so I went a little bit deeper into town, and then when I had to walk back through, I called my dad and walked with him on the phone the entire time because I was not comfortable not having someone there to know that I was in trouble if that ever happened. I'm not assuming all homeless people are dangerous, but for safety purposes. Anyway, I usually wouldn't do a haul of my clothes because I'm not a fashion person, but I will for the 2 people that watch this. Not even 2. Shorts. I got one in brown color and one in a black color. They're for bed. My parents are watching this. They are for bed. And then I got low-rise jean shorts. It's nice because I'm looking for low-rise things because I'm 5 foot and I look torso-less if I don't have something low-waisted, but it's so hard to find like low-waisted jeans, even at like a vintage store, which I mean, I guess the 2000s when they were most popular isn't really vintage, but whatever. And then I got this black top, and I know this is a long sleeve. I wanted a short sleeve, but I'm gonna be honest, hoping and wishing and praying that a thrift store is gonna have everything you want is a little pointless. And so I'm probably gonna buy a lot of things off of Shein, even though they have a terrible low-rise selection as well. If this makes it to anyone in fashion, anything, please make affordable low-rise somewhere. Also, and then I got a Summerween coupon. It's valid for August, which is great. I'll just go back there because it was a really nice store. I actually saw some stuff I wanted to buy on my way out. Now I'm gonna go to dinner and then come back in here and work on editing. Also, I know there's a random clip of the fire alarm going off in the dorms, and I probably should have said something after that. But the dorms were not on fire. It was a drill. That drill happened to be at 9:30 and I had been asleep for about an hour, and so I woke up and the alarms were just like blaring, and then I look over and my roommate's there and she's like, they want us to get out. And so I had to hop out of bed and grab a jacket and go outside. It wasn't cold. It was so hot and so musty. And I went out there and all of us were just on the curb, just watching the alarms go off in our rooms. And I was so tired and so irritated. And I felt really bad because there was one girl who was about to take a shower. So she was in just a robe. That poor girl. She has my heart.